I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith got married? Of course not. That's a trick question. Now, owls won't normally attack a man, but in this case they were hungry, and that made them reckless, man. Keith reckons they must have been there for hours watching what they thought was a bear carcass.
Welcome, wanderers of the fog. You caught us at a good time. We gather here today to observe this very strange yet extremely upbeat survivor. Perhaps you have heard of him. I think he said his name was Ellis. We last saw him in Left 4 Dead 2. Mr. Ellis, can you tell us what has happened since then?
Man, all this mud reminds me of my friend Keith. Yeah, he was gonna build a shack once to live in and all. And I know most people here, they build houses and they become shacks.
Oh dear. It seems he can only speak in radical stories of his old buddy Keith. Each story seems to get a little more unhinged than the last. And how is Keith doing, Mr. Ellis?
I ever tell you about the time Keith and I made fireworks? I didn't know shit about chemistry, but Keith figured gasoline burns, doesn't it? Third-degree burns on 95% of his body.
Yes, that's fascinating. Now might be a good time to see what perks Mr. Ellis has brought with him. How does a redneck from Macon, Georgia, survive in the end of the world?
Sir, there's been a correction to the script. Mr. Ellis is from Savannah.
But then why does it say...
Because the scriptwriter never played Left 4 Dead before, that's why.
Anyways, let's uncover this redneck from all the beer cans, guns, and duct tape, and see the build from within. Mr. Ellis, you share a bond with your friends that can't be broken. No matter how hard they've tried, no matter which friend is in your corner, they can count on you to bring them through this disaster. The end of the world is just a game to you, isn't it? Well, Mr. Ellis, if you're the main character, you can bet this game is going to be a smash hit. You get excited when you pop a zombie's head off, or when you bonk your killer on the noggin with a pallet. When you land a hit, you just get a burst of speed. A mechanic by trade, under your expertise. No tool is too broken for you to use. That's why all your tools are built to last. And maybe when there's enough time, you can fix your zombie death machine car. Finally, when your friends need cheering up, you can be sure to offer them some bardic inspiration. You use the perk of being a good musician to motivate your team on gens. As the lead bass player in the Bull Shifters, you have to be ready to jam out in a moment's notice. Mr. Ellis, is that a toolbox in your hand? Oh, right, the mechanic thing. There's a very positive side of you that loves to fix broken things, isn't there? And don't think I didn't notice those flowers. Are they for Zoe? Mr. Ellis, what are you doing? Grandma's cookbook? But how could you put on a map so awful? Oh no, you want to fix up the pale rose, don't you? This does not bode well for your team, or the killer, or me, because who else are they gonna ask to narrate this mess? Well, to pass the time, Mr. Ellis, why not tell us another story about your old buddy Keith?
I ever tell you about the time Keith tried to deep fry a turkey?
If you made it this far, why not like and subscribe for more weird and funny Dead by Daylight content? Was our build not Ellis from Left 4 Dead 2 enough? Why not comment below what perks you think suit Ellis better then? Enjoy the rest of the show. Ellis, you took a wrong turn. You're nowhere near the boat. But you could try and fix the oversized double-story killer shack, otherwise known as Maine on this map. copies of Mr. Ellis's performance can be purchased at the dock in the back right corner of this terrible map. It's the killer. It's Skull Merchant? What are the odds? One of the 3 Skull Merchant players left on Earth. You can hack that drone to disable it, but she will hate you for it. Told you. Ellis, I know you want to help Ms. Denson, but you lost all your health states, and Adriana may still get the... Oh, never mind. She's just going to hook you instead. She didn't like that. You successfully hacked the drone, because every survivor knows how to hack a drone for some reason. Now sit there and think about what it would be like to go against a fun killer. Window abuse. Oh, and just before the pallet. Don't worry, Ellis. The disconnect button won't judge you now. Go on, press it. Oh no, you were rescued. At least you can always count on Bill. Here she comes, Mr. Ellis. Skull Mama likes you. Interesting body block, but you're dead on hook, so that was very reckless. Ellis, you're running main building very strangely. I don't think Ms. Heeeey would realize you threw yourself down that hole, but at least you're safe. Escaping. You're actually escaping. Strange. I'm not used to you guys surviving these videos.
Thank you for making it to the end. Try and remember to never let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Whatever darkness you are facing, know that you got this, and I am rooting for you.